I need you to understand something. What we found in that mine, it wasn't supposed to exist. It should have stayed buried forever. And now, 3 months later, I'm the only one left who remembers we were ever 4 people. Not 3, 4. But everyone else, they look at me like I'm insane. My name is Marcus. I'm 28 years old. I work at support in Henderson, Nevada. I'm nobody special, nobody brave, just a regular guy who made one terrible mistake. 3 months ago, I agreed to do something stupid, something I can never take back, all because I was trying to impress someone. Her name was Jenna. She was 26, beautiful, fearless, the kind of person who made you feel alive just standing next to her. She had this energy, this light. I should have protected that light. She wanted to explore the old Wardwell Copper Mine, an abandoned death trap in the Nevada desert. She said it was for her urban exploration YouTube channel. She said it would be fun. God, she had no idea. Tyler came with us, 30 years old, cocky, always had a camera in his hand, always laughing at everything, always trying to prove he wasn't afraid of anything. He should have been afraid. And then there was Cole, 27, quiet, too quiet. He never wanted to be alone, ever, like he knew something was always watching him. Cole had this look in his eyes, like he was listening to something the rest of us couldn't hear, something whispering in a frequency only he could detect. I should have paid attention to that. I came because I was in love with Jenna. Pathetic, right? I thought maybe, in the darkness of that mine, I'd finally find the courage to tell her how I felt. Instead, I lost her forever. The Wardwell Mine closed in 1987. 39 miners died in a collapse, buried alive, screaming in the dark. They never recovered all the bodies. The town just fenced it off and tried to forget. But some things don't want to be forgotten. We arrived at 6 p.m. The sun was setting. Golden hour, Jenna called it. But all I remember is the smell, rust, sulfur, and something else. Something sweet and rotten, like decaying fruit, like death. The mine entrance was a gaping black void carved into the mountainside, wooden beams sagging, cracked, ready to collapse. It looked like a mouth, waiting, hungry. Tyler made some stupid joke about ghosts. Jenna rolled her eyes, but Cole didn't laugh. He just stood there, staring into that darkness, not moving, not blinking. And I swear to God, I saw his lips move. He whispered 2 words. They're waiting. I should have grabbed him. I should have dragged all of us back to the car, but I didn't. The first 100 feet were almost normal. Old rusted equipment, mining carts, graffiti sprayed by teenagers who'd snuck in over the years, stupid stuff, curse words, names, dates. But then, the graffiti just stopped. Like the kids knew, like they felt it. The walls turned bare, just cold, wet stone, and deep, deep scratch marks, like something had been clawing its way out. Tyler noticed it first. Why would the graffiti just stop here? His voice echoed. Jenna tried to explain it away, but I could see it in her face, the fear creeping in. Her hands were shaking when she adjusted her camera, for the first time since I'd known her. Jenna looked small, vulnerable, scared. Cole kept stopping, every 50 feet, just freezing, head tilted, listening. "Don't you hear it?" he'd whisper over and over. "Don't you hear it?" But there was nothing, just our breathing, just the dripping water. The silence in that mine, it wasn't natural. It was thick, heavy, like it was pressing down on us, suffocating us. And in that silence, you could almost hear something. Almost. Tyler's camera started glitching, flickering, static. He said it was the cold, but it wasn't cold. It was warm, way too warm for an abandoned mine. The deeper we went, the warmer it got. It felt like we were being swallowed, like we were walking down the throat of something alive, something ancient. That's when Jenna found it. A small shoe, child-sized, rotted, covered in black mold. It had been there for decades. But why? Why would a child's shoe be this deep in a mining shaft? Jenna tried to laugh it off, tried to stay strong, but her voice cracked, and for the first time, I saw tears in her eyes. She wanted to leave. We all did, but we kept going. I touched the wall. My hand came away covered in something black, slick, oily. It wasn't dirt. It wasn't water. It was alive. I could feel it moving on my skin. And that smell. God, that smell. Sweet, rotting. It covered my hand. I wiped it on my jeans, but it wouldn't go away. It was inside my nose, inside my throat. I can still smell it now. At the 600-foot mark, we found them. Mining helmets, dozens of them, 30, maybe 40, arranged in a perfect circle around it. A collapsed shaft. No dust on them, no rust, like they'd been placed there yesterday. But there were no bodies, no bones, no clothes, just helmets, sitting there, watching us, waiting. Tyler picked one up. His hands were shaking. Inside was a folded piece of paper. The handwriting was shaky, desperate. It said, "We hear you. We're coming up." Jenna's voice cut through the silence. "We need to leave, now." Tyler didn't argue. Even he had stopped laughing. But Cole wasn't listening. He walked to the center of the helmet circle, slow, like he was in a trance. He stood over that collapsed shaft and looked down. And then, he smiled. Not a normal smile. Something wrong. Something broken. He whispered, but his voice echoed like 100 voices. "They've been waiting so long. They just want to come home." And that's when I realized Cole wasn't Cole anymore. The ground shook. A deep rumble came from below. The walls vibrated. Dust and rocks fell from the ceiling. And I swear, I felt the mine inhale, like it was breathing, like it was alive. We ran. God, we ran. Flashlights bouncing, footsteps echoing. But the mine, it was changing. Tunnels we'd walked through were gone, sealed, like they'd never existed. New passages appeared, dark, twisting. We were lost. The mine was rearranging itself, playing with us, hurting us, trapping us. Tyler tripped, fell hard. When he looked back, he screamed, not a normal scream, a scream that came from his soul, like he saw something that shattered his mind. He started screaming the same thing over and over. "They have our faces! They have our faces!" Blood poured from his nose, his eyes. His eyes were red, bloodshot, empty. Jenna pulled him to his feet, but Tyler was gone. His face was slack, his mouth hung open, his eyes stared at nothing. He was just a shell, something wearing Tyler's skin. We kept running, but when I looked back, Cole was gone, vanished. We screamed his name, we begged him to answer, and then we heard him. But it wasn't his voice, it was dozens of voices, hundreds, all talking at once, all saying the same thing. "I'm here, I'm here, I'm here," getting louder, closer, coming from everywhere. We saw daylight 50 feet away. We were almost out, but I made the mistake of looking back, and I saw them, the miners, hundreds of them, standing in perfect rows, all wearing helmets, all staring at us, all smiling. And at the front of them all was Cole, still smiling that broken smile. His lips moved. "They just want to come home, Marcus. Don't you want to come home too?" We made it out. We collapsed in the dirt, gasping, crying. We drove home in silence. But the next day, Jenna was gone. Her number didn't exist. Her apartment was empty. Tyler vanished too, like they never existed, like the mine erased them. Last night, I heard 3 soft knocks on my door. Tap, tap, tap. I looked through the peephole and saw Cole, Still wearing his mining helmet, still smiling, he whispered, "Marcus, don't you want to come home?" I keep all the lights on now. I don't sleep because I know the truth. They're not in the mine anymore. They're here, and they're coming for me.